Assalamualaikum and good day to the lecturers. Before we move to the content of this video, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Siti Farhana binti Muhammad Sukri and I will be presenting on task 1, which is a company profile. My position in East Construction Indian Berhad is as Chief Executive Officer or known as CEO. So without further ado, let's go straight into this video. East Construction is incorporated on September 1st, 2016. The company is located at Metro City Matang New Township. The name was taken as it is following the location of Sarawak, which is located at the east of Malaysia. East Construction Sdn Bhd is registered as a company with Bumi Putra status with Pusat Khidmat Contractor Malaysia. Besides, our company registered with UPKJ and CIDB. This company provides a high quality of works to deliver better. What is the meaning of the symbol? It symbolizes the buildings and construction machineries, which means the company is related to construction. The round shape demonstrates strong unity and commitment among staff with a strong sense of cooperation and teamwork. EastCon is a short form for the company's name, East Construction Sdn Bhd. East stands for East, with arrow symbolized as arrow on compass showing the east side. Black color symbolizes excellence. Yellow color denotes optimism in working environment, which will result in a better outcome and quality of works. Red color portrays courage, brave, positiveness, and strength. The color chosen for the logo of the company represents Sarawak national flag, which are red, yellow, and black. So, we just know the meaning of the symbol. Next, our vision is to be the preferred service provider and leading player in construction industry, while our mission is to serve the customers with professional expertise while making sure that we meet the customers' expectation and satisfaction. The authorized capital is at 2 million ringgit, while the paid-up capital is 1 million ringgit. Here's the list of registration that we made. So there are 10 of registration, which are Company Secretary, Sijil Perolehan Kerja Kerajaan, Lembaga Hasil Dalam Negeri, Construction Industry Development Board, Suruhanjaya Syarikat Malaysia, Kumpulan Wang Simpanan Pekerja, Ministry of Finance, Pertubuhan Keselamatan Sosial Pekerja, Unit Pendaftaran Kontraktor dan Juru Perunding, and the last one is Bahagian Pembangunan Kontraktor dan Usahawan. Get to know who is Board of Director and the directors in this company. Siti Farhana binti Muhammad Sukri as a Chief Executive Officer and Wan Nadia Ashraf bin Wan Razali as Deputy Chief Executive Officer. These two are the shareholders in this company, while these are the directors in this company. Eva Nadia binti Mustafa as Contract Director, Muhammad Alif Aiman bin Jazlan as Project Director, Yasmin binti Abdul Rahman as Financial Director, and the last one is Abang Amirul Aiman bin Abang Zainuddin as HR Admin Director. This is the organization chart for this company. This is the list of construction assets that we have. We have separated into two parts. The first part is construction plan and heavy machineries, and the second part is construction tools and machineries. For your information, we have 3 completed projects along these 4 years we have operated, which were 3-story commercial food court complex Miri, renovation works to the existing shop lots Kuching, and replacement of existing roof at Mulajaya Shop Houses Muka. And now, we have another 3 more ongoing projects, which are proposed partial repair works to existing footpath at Kubaria Complex Kuching, proposed enhancement works to existing Miri Arcade, and the last one is proposed replacement and upgrading of water cool system at GMH. Here comes to the end of this task. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to present task 1 to those who are watching my part, especially my lecturers. So, shall we move to the next task?
Assalamualaikum and good morning to the lecturers. I am Eva Nadia binti Mustafa, the Contract Director of East Construction Sendirian Berhad. Today I'm going to present about Task 2, the submission and preparation of tender document and also preliminaries estimate and build-up rate. So firstly, I'm going to brief about our project. Our project title name is Cadangan Membina dan Menyiapkan Dewan Serbaguna bagi kegunaan Fakulti Seni Bina Perancangan dan Ukur di atas lot 3442, Samarahan Land District, Jalan Entingan, Kampus Kota Samarahan, Universiti Teknologi Mara Sarawak. The contract duration is 13 months. The commencement date started on 23rd April 2020 until 23rd of May 2021. The tender price is 4,407,119 ringgit 93 cents. The map shown here is the site location for our project. It is located near College Seri Gading, Block 1 and Block 2. At the early stage of construction, tender documents must be prepared for tendering process. Tendering is the process of making an offer in response to invitation to tender. It contains tender deposit, instruction to tender, bill of quantities, preambles, specifications, form of tender, letter of acceptance, summary of tender, preliminaries estimate, and appendices. Instruction to tenders is an essential document in tender documents. It is a notice contained in the bidding requirements informing prospective bidders of the opportunity to submit bids on a project and setting forth the procedures for doing so. Next is preamble to all trades. A preamble is a brief introduction to a speech which sets out guidelines for the construction project. It shows the source from which the company derives its power. It also defines the objects that the company intends to create and promote. Next is form of tender. Form of tender is the most crucial part in tender documents. Form of tender is a form in which the tenderer can fill out the details of their bid, including the lump sum for which they bid to complete the works. It is the aspect of the contract specifying the precise details of a particular project. Form of tender must be signed by Chief Executive Officer (CEO) and a witness. Moving to the next one, CKR form of contract. East Construction Sdn Berhad is referring to a standard form of contract, which is CKR standard form of contract. CKR form of contract is often used in construction and civil engineering contracts in the public sector or government projects. Other documents that is crucial in the making of tender document is letter of acceptance. Letter of acceptance is a positive response to an offer which its objective is to notify the reader of an affirmative decision. Letter of acceptance must be signed by the CEO of the project. Table shows the summary of tender prepared by East Construction Sdn Berhad. The total carried to form of tender is 4,407,119 ringgit 93 cents. Now I am going to elaborate more on the preliminaries estimate and build-up rate. Firstly, we have to come up with the calculations for the preliminaries. Next is to prepare detailed drawings and specifications. Next is to prepare bill of quantities according to each item in the bill. And lastly is to provide quotation from the suppliers which supply the materials for the construction project.
Assalamualaikum and good day to all the panels. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Alif Aiman bin Jazlan. I'm from East Construction Sdn Berhad and I was assigned as the project director for this final project. Today I will be talking about performance bonds and our insurance policy. Performance bond means a form of guarantee that the project will be completed under the given guidelines. Performance bond will give the satisfactory result to our client. There are many benefits of having a performance bond. One of them is to get good public or private and government projects. A contractor needs to buy surety bonds called as the performance bond. Buying one is that they form a reliable documentation in terms of security. Performance bond will give assurance to the project owner, which is our client, that the contract is worth to be trusted. This is our bank guarantee form. We assign Maybank Sdn Bhd for our performance bond. Our performance bond bank guarantee is roughly around 223,500 ringgit Malaysia. Next, we will be talking about our insurance policy. There is three insurance policy for our company. First of all, I would like to introduce the contractors all risk. Our insurance contractor all risk is a non-standard insurance policy that provides coverage for property damage and third-party injury or damage claims. Damage to property can include improper construction of structures, the damage that happens during a renovation, and damage to temporary work erected on site. Third parties, including subcontractors, may also become injured while working at the construction. Will use our contractors all risk insurance policy. This is our contractors all risk insurance policy. We assign the loan pack company insurance Sdn Bhd. Our sum insured roughly around 4,470,000 and our premium monthly is roughly around 8,000 ringgit and 940 ringgit Malaysia. Next, I would like to explain about public liability. Our public liability insurance is the foundation of East Construction Sdn Bhd insurance policy. It will cover our business known as our company for any injury to third parties or damage to the property. It protects from claims made against by any clients or members of the public who may have been hurt by our business activities. This is our public liability. We also assign loan pack insurance company. For our insurance policy, the sum insured is roughly around 1,341,000 ringgit. Our premium monthly is roughly around 2,682 ringgit per year. So our last insurance policy is workman compensation. Workers' compensation insurance helps to protect contractors and other construction workers by providing medical, disability, survival, and rehabilitation benefits to those who are injured or killed due to a work-related injury. No matter how small our site or project, there are potential risks construction employees faces on the job. Our labour are at higher risk of injury than workers in other industries and could be harmed while carrying out tasks during a normal workday. This is our workman compensation insurance policy. We also assign loan pack insurance as our workman compensation insurance policy. We will get the sum issued by the loan pack insurance company roughly around 894,000 ringgit Malaysia. Premium for the loan pack insurance workman compensation is roughly around 1,788 ringgit per year. So that's all for my Viva final project this time. I hope I will get to gain more knowledge about our final project, and thank you for watching. Stay safe, Assalamualaikum. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Abang Anwar Ahmad and I am the Human Resource Director for the East Construction Student Berhad. Today I'm going to talk about the project planning for the proposed building Dewan Zulumina, which can be located at Kota Semarahan. But before we get into that, I'm going to talk about the site layout a little bit. As you can see here, this is the detailed drawing of the site layout that we propose the one to be built on. Okay, next is the work program, cash flow, and S-curve. So as you can see here, this is a Gantt chart or a work program, and the purpose of this work program is to illustrate a project schedule for the entire duration. And this specific tasks of in the work program can be obtained from the method statement, which had been prepared by our team's company. Basically, what this work program do is it is an overall of the timeline of the project. Next is the cash flow. This cash flow shows that the amount of predicted future cash flow for our project from the start of the month until the end of the project. Basically, what this cash flow does is it helps us to manage our budget for the project that we are doing. And this is the financial S-curve. The data that is on this bar chart can be obtained from the cash flow, and we predicted that this will be our financial S-curve during the entire project. Next is the physical S-curve. This is just our planning for the physical progress throughout the entire project. As you can see here in our planning, there is no delay in any of the months, and it just shows that it is in a it will show progress without having any difficulties. Okay, next we're gonna talk about schedule. The first schedule is the material schedule, and as you guys can see here, in September has the highest amount of material used, as it is the most month with a lot of overlapping tasks. And next is plant and machinery schedule. In this plant and machinery, you can see that May is the highest usage of plant and machinery, as it is in the beginning of work. Usually, in the beginning of the work, there will be in use of excavator, cement truck, and many others like plant and machineries that will be used because of the preliminaries work, piling works, and building works. And all of our supply are supplied by our supplier where we had with that we had worked with before. And lastly, this is the labor schedule. In this chart, you can see in May 2020, December 2020, and March 2021 are the top 3 highest usage of laborer as in that particular month there are a lot of labor works rather than works that in need of use plant and machineries. That's all for project planning. Thank you for listening.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wanadi Ashraf, and today I'm gonna present about stage 4A, which is project management. So here is our site organization chart, whereby Muhammad Alif Aiman is our project manager, and as well as our staff and workers on site. So this is our site safety plan, where our drawing of safety signage along our site. Next is safety implementation report, where the first one is a usage of signage inside, briefing of safety precaution to our laborers or workers, fine for breaking rules, provides a training on site safety, where we're going to send our workers to CIDB to have a course on site safety. We have to select the representative among the workers, and the newest one is we're gonna enforce the COVID-19 law. So this is safety and health policy manual. Our policy manual is following according to the NIOSH policy, where this is our certificate, where this is proof to approve that we are approved by the NIOSH to work on site. So this is a daily work report, where the work report is taking every day. For example, from October 2020, our site diary as our daily work report, we are taking a checklist and weather condition. So moving to the next is monthly progress claim. On October 2020, interim payment have been made, amount about 101,308 ringgit and 65 cent. So this is our cover letter. Moving to extension of time, EOT. During this project, our company asked for EOT. This is because, first of all, it's a COVID-19 outbreak, inclement weather. This is caused by the rainy most of the day. So this is our cover letter. Next is our cash flow, where we are taking our cash flow from April 2020 until August 2021. Next is our physical S-curve, where we are taking physical S-curve from April 2020 until August 2021, and as well as our financial S-curve, and also we are taking from April 2020 until August 21 monthly. Last but not least is our certificate of practical completion, or known as CPC. It is dated on 1st May 2021, where it is a proof of our completion of construction inside. So we can continue to the next stage. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Yasmin binti Abdul Rahman. I'm the financial manager in East Construction Sindian Berhad. Today I'm going to present on the monthly progress report of our construction project. As stated on the project information, this project is actually about building a multipurpose hall on Samarahan Land District for Fakulti Seni Bina Perancangan dan UPKO UiTM Kota Samarahan. The commencement date is on the 23rd of April 2020 and the project are expected to be completed on 23rd of May 2021. The parties which are involved in this construction project are Jabatan Hasil Dalam Negeri, Lembaga Pembangunan Industri Pembinaan Malaysia, Pusat Khidmat Kontraktor Kementerian Pembangunan Usahawan dan Koperasi, Jabatan Tenaga Kerja Negeri Sarawak, Ketua Timbalan Bendahari and also Timbalan Bendahari Kanan. So this is our site plan. As you can see, the proposed building area are the area where the multipurpose hall for Fakulti Seni Bina Perancangan and UPCO will be constructed. For the status of the project based on master work program, the tasks for every month has been going on smoothly except for October 2020, where project is expected to be delayed due to COVID-19 and inclement weather. However, a request for EOT has been submitted due to this agenda. For the summary of work progress, as we can see based on the physical S-curve, the cumulative complete on the 8th month, which is November 2020, was supposed to be 54.8%. However, due to some delay, only 44.5% are able to be completed. For the financial S-curve, on October 2020, the accumulative weightage were supposed to be 3,210,133 ringgit and 37 cents. However, due to some delay, the actual accumulative weightage are only 2,712,112 ringgit and 45 cents. This is because there is no ongoing progress during this month due to COVID-19 and inclement weather. There are also some changes in the variation order from architects and engineers, which involve the changes of finishes, which are painting, changes of tiles, changes of piles, changes of ironmongery door, and also additional of tiles. For the quality assurance and quality control report, it was done successfully. Work that involved in October 2020 are staircase, brickwork, rainwater goods, wall finishes, and also external finishes. Weekly inspection report has stated that all of the items that need to be checked on site is all in good condition. Some of the safety and health activity report involved on site include site access, where a safety access are provided to avoid any injury occur. Site boundaries, where site are fenced to restrict civilians from entering the site. The safety and health activity on site also provide welfare facilities for everyone who works on any site must be provided with facilities such as adequate washroom and a place to rest and consume refreshment. Site management and supervision has also been done on site, fall protection, and also COVID-19. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, workers must practice the standard operation procedure SOP at the site, such as social distancing, wear face masks, keep the hands clean, avoid direct touching with other workers, avoid crowded places and close communication, and also temperature reading before entering the site. From the accident report, we can conclude that there is still accident that occur on site, which is falling from height, electrical accident, minor injury, specified major injury or condition, near miss, possible dangerous exposure, burn, exposed to chemicals, and also falling materials and equipment. However, from the accident report, we can conclude that the highest total number of accidents are minor injury.